Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for being here today to this new episode. Today we got a Southern Rock Marathon on the horizon by GREYBEARD. Thank you so much. I just got the email, literally like freshly baked by Eric here, and I'm super excited because these always are so much fun. There's so much improvisation, so much guitar, and I just love it. So I put the songs together, and thank you, GREYBEARD. Thank you for sending me another hot one here. And it says here, I've always wanted to put a nice Southern Rock Marathon together for you. Here's a nice compilation of some of my favorites. Without further ado, what I say. Okay, so it's called Southern Rock Hospitality, and that's what I literally I do miss that. Having lived in Florida for 4 years, I love that. That Southern hospitality. Everyone is nice, everyone is polite, and it's just part of the culture down there. So I really like that. Here in Denver, you do get it, but not as much. There's a more mixed, and not that other people aren't nice, it's just like not very so common. It's not embedded in the culture, so they're still very nice. They say hi, good morning, they open the door for you, hold the door. It's just like that special Southern hospitality. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. So okay, so we have 4 bands here because I'm sure there's a lot of improv and solos and stuff. So we're gonna start it off with Atlanta Rhythm Section. This is from the album Red Tape from '76. All right, I already see a guitar on the cover. So this is Another Man's Woman, and I thought, isn't there a song by Supertramp that's Another Man? And yes, there is, but it's not this one. So this one is almost 10 minutes. So this why this marathon only has 4 songs. And then we're gonna continue with Marshall Tucker Band. This is from '73, a year later, and this is gonna be Take the Highway. All right. Then Molly Hatchet. We just did a reaction to Molly Hatchet. Alexa and I, if you want to watch it, it's on the channel. We really enjoyed that. Dreams I'll Never See from the album Molly Hatchet, self-titled. '78 is the year of release. And then we're going to finish it up with 38 Special. I'm sure that's some kind of gun. maybe I'm wrong. But also the album Special Forces, I'm sure it is a gun. Oh yeah, it is actually a cannon. It's a cannon on the cover. I love it. Caught Up in You from 1982. Super excited. All right, I'm ready to go. Thank you so much, Eric, for this, for not 1 but 2 marathons you requested, and I appreciate it. And like I said, guys, if they are available, go for it. You don't have to. I think there's enough time. And if we run out of marathons, you can write me an email and say, hey, there's no more left. Can you open up another one? No problem, I'll do so. I've always told you guys, you can always email me. The email is in the description of the channel. So that's why I don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm just gonna buy one, because no, don't, just do whatever you want. Go nuts, because yeah, we have enough time to do more. So yeah, just because a lot of people have told me like, yeah, I was kind of like, embarrassed to buy more than one. You go ahead, all right, so with that out of the way, so let's get to the music. All right, so Atlanta Rhythm Section, Red Tape, Another Man's Woman. Here we go. Let's check the lyrics. It's gonna get interesting.
Say
So good. Oh my god, just the riffs here. I love his voice. I love the theme, you know, like it's so hard, you know, and even Greybeard did put it in the title. I forgot to read it because it's so hard. So that's part of the song's name. Although it's not on Spotify, but he put it in the description. But I love that it's so hard loving you. And then another man's woman. It's so hard clinging to another man's woman. I mean, yeah. I've never really, you know, tried that. But I'm sure it's like devastating. But man, what a great freaking like song. The riff, and it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds in. So this is gonna get nice and interesting, like solo wise. And let's go. sounded right now like what is it called? Dun 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 dun. Nobody gonna take my car. You know, ooh, the killing machine got everything. You know, Deep Purple. What is it called? God damn it! It's not because I'm thinking of Rainbow Death Alley Driver. It's I can't believe I can't remember the name. Like after the solo, like it literally had the same chord structure. I'm loving this. Highway Star. Thank you, whoever said it in the comment section. Like Highway Star. Wonderful guitar solos. Great lyrics. I love that they have to meet up. What an uncomfortable, thing to do. Like, because I saw the show, I think it was called Love and Death, where these two people, they're married and they meet up in this hotel out of town, and then they find out, the wife finds out, and she's like, okay, come over. And then she literally attacks her with an axe. It's like a true story, it's like the famous axe murder. And, crazy, man. That's what happens, with jealousy, and very dangerous thing. But yeah, beautiful music, and so much. It inspires me to do all this air guitar playing. There's a couple of days ago, there was like this guy, he doesn't know the channel, and he's like, my God, you look ridiculous, with all those guitars in the back, and you're doing all this air guitar playing, and you don't know how to play those guitars in the back. I'm like, okay. And then you know what Alexia did? She sent him literally the entire like playlist of me playing guitar. And he never answered. But yeah, that was funny because people just think that we're just like some kind of like posers, and we just have those instruments in the back because they look cool. No, they actually get used. Actually, this green Ibanez is wonderful, but I'm very careful because my picking hand, usually I do this, and with this, I'm just like, I don't want to touch it. So I'm like picking in a totally different way, like this, like with a fist. And I've always done kind of like this, since I don't want to like scratch it. I'm being it looks very weird. Yesterday I was like taping some stuff, and I was like, my picking is super weird. But it sounds great, it sounds great. But yeah, back to the song. This bass is just phenomenal. The whole thing is just great. I love these longer songs, and with a lot of improv. And who would have thought that they were going to give him a bass solo, Okay, so let's continue. Amazing. I love that in the last 40 seconds they still decide to pull you put in some, piano like blues. Oh man, what a great song. Like the whole it was very heavy. What year is this again? I mean not heavy, but heavy as heavy as I would like it. And this is a little bit after Zeppelin came out. So I always base my the heaviness on like 1969 Led Zeppelin, the first, no, that's from the second one. But I mean, the first Led Zeppelin album was pretty heavy, but it was bluesy. It was overdriven blues with great solos and crazy drums, and what a band. But that's when I remember, like, hey, wait a minute, Black Sabbath was coming out in the 60s, late 60s, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple. This is not so new, this wasn't as new. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, 74, and they're already using distortion. I'm like, hey, I put myself in check, and I'm like, hey, remember? Like, that heavy metal was basically being invented at the same time. But I love these Southern rock bands because they do have their, it's not metal, but it's hard rock. It is, great guitar chops, like really like ridiculous good, like I don't know why there's no more guitar players being mentioned out of that era. It's always the same guys. I mean, these lists that these Guitar Magazine and Rolling Stone, they're ridiculous. They're so outdated. They're so not realistic. It's just like, it's almost like, okay, who was the biggest band at the time? Okay, that's the best guitar player. Like, come on. Like, like I see Kurt Cobain on those lists. Like, oh my god, the guy could barely, like, literally, he could strum and he could sing, but as a guitar player, it's crazy, those lists. Okay. Second song, Take the Highway, Marshall Tucker Band. So I've done some reactions to the Marshall Tucker Band, various, but this is a new one here. So Take the Highway, and this is from, okay, it's very slow, 73. All right, cool, here we go. Okay, so there you can see that my memory is not as like the way I painted, that is like super bad. And no, I remembered this. This is from a marathon, but I did the live version first, from Marshall Tucker Band, Take the Highway live performance 1973. And this is when I still, I think I even did the video, I think. So I did remember the song. Very cool. I love it. But I'm happy that I remembered, because a lot of people, they make it kind of like their thing to remind me, you know, but I remembered myself. So thank you. Awesome. Great song. Just like I just remembered the chorus. Take the highway. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if in the live version they had any flute. All right, let's continue. It's wonderful. That was freaking amazing. That vamp there. I think obviously they were playing those chords because of the tuning of the flute, maybe. But I would like to try out this, you know, this chord progression. Maybe make a little video with the new guitar. Because it's so cool and it's very I guess it's a little bit more difficult to play just over one chord or two instead of like 3 or 4, because it takes away a little bit of the freedom, you know, to improvise. But I like that challenge. There's actually a track by Holdsworth, and it's just one chord, like literally on a vamp, on a loop, and I've come up with some crazy stuff, really cool. And this is just amazing. Like, this section was so good. I mean, these guys are so talented, and also it sounds really cool, and it's just like power. All right, let's continue.
And the time finally comes for me to pack my bag to one.
Wow. Great tune again. Both of them like blew my mind so far. And then we have another one now from Molly Hatchet, Dreams I'll Never See. And we just, like I said, we did a reaction for Greybeard, Alexia and I. That was his Dan request a couple of days ago, honestly. If you want to look it up, you can always, you know, and if there's a song that occurs to you, maybe type it in, you know, type it in the channel, just type in NicknLex and the song, and it might pop up, you know, because there's a lot of, we've done a lot of music. All right. Okay. So here's Molly Hatchet from the, this is, oh, okay. That's the same album we did the reaction from a couple of days ago. Let's see. I just want to tell you which one. Okay, maybe not a couple of days. Oh, wait. It wasn't that long ago. Maybe it was. I do post a lot. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, Gator Country. That was on, okay, 2 weeks ago. Couple of days ago. So yeah, that was the one. But now today we're gonna do the Dreams I'll Never See. Here we go. Oof, that palm muting. the first solo was so thoughtful, like so like the licks were just, I guess, you know, they were like really thoughtful. Like, how can I explain? He wasn't just improvising, you know, random pentatonic scales, you know. I don't know. There's really like some really good, and then the second solo as well. Like these solos, I mean, you know, they're really up there, you know, like, I don't want to say anything because then I get in trouble, but I think that this is way better than some other stuff, you know, at the time. You know, this is some good shit, you know, like good. These people know how to play for real, you know, like this is like not, they're not, you know, this is not like I just like when I hear like music and you really notice these people are really, you know, practicing 8, 9, 10 hours a day. You can just hear it from their, you know, vocabulary, and it's so clean, and it's fantastic. Let's see what's next in the song. Yes.
Yeah.
So good. Ridiculous. Wow, I love it, and I love everything about this band. I just like that palm muting right there. Like, I don't know, it's just like, and then harmonizing with the other guitar. It's so interesting, and it's way ahead of their time. Like metal bands started doing that later on. You know, I mean, 1978. That's like when almost Iron Maiden, Judas Priest was already out. But yeah, I mean, that's crazy that, you know, southern rock bands were like doing that already. So this is the last song. Also, I love the cover of Molly Hatchet. Reminds me of like Conan, you know, those comics, heavy metal comics. Not about heavy metal, the heavy metal, you know, comic and movie. You know, they were always had some amazing artists. But also always to do with rock music. Okay, so Special Forces is the album. I love the Canon, a 38 special. Caught Up in You. Here we go. Again, the palm muting here. This is great. I love it. It sounds a little bit more happy, you know. It sounds 80s. And there's a couple of bands here that that because I was like, how does this sound like? And there's a couple of bands that came up, you know, like Bad Company, Night Ranger. Night Ranger, I don't know, it's a little bit more metal. Maybe not, but Billy Squire, Molly Hatchet, even though I wouldn't compare Molly Hatchet with this, Styx, REO Speedwagon, that is, I think, a little bit. Cheap Trick, yeah, Cheap Trick, I would say. But I think they're putting them Great White. I think it sounds more like pop rock, but it's like it would that's what was selling at the time, you know. It had to be catchy, it had to be radio friendly. Yes, you could have a solo, maybe 30 seconds, you know. It had to be, the formula was rewritten here, and I do like this. I do like this kind of music. It's like with Kenny Rogers, you know, when he like no, not Kenny Rogers, Kenny Loggins. Kenny Rogers. I love Kenny Rogers, but Kenny Loggins, like with Loggins and Messina, and then Kenny Loggins did like Top Gun, you know, that kind of deal. You know, you had to kind of like shorten the formula, shorten the solos, make it a little bit more catchy. This is what I'm hearing here. Really cool. I do love it, you know. Sounds like, you know, like Scorpions, when they had Scorpions and they were like really heavy, and then they became more commercial in the 80s. Maybe almost, I don't know, this sounds more like a pop song. It sounds like, I don't know how to explain it, but it has that flair, and it's really good. I really enjoy it, you know. Let it rip. It's such a shame that they had to like shorten it, because it's like, okay, like brother, you know, in the last 20 seconds, just like, you know, go as crazy as you can. That's the outro, you know, like let it rip, you know, instead of giving him, because during the song it's maybe like 20 seconds, you know, and it's like, you don't go too crazy. But then in the outro, just, you know, like every lick in the book, just like do it, you know. I love that. This was great. I love this. I just got an email from Greybeard, and I wanted to congratulate him. It's almost there, but if I forget or something, he just said, that on the 21st will be his 2-year mark as a subscriber. Thank you so much, Eric, for your, you know, for everything, your friendship, and for your comments, and for your music, and everything, you know. So I really, really appreciate it, and so does Alexia. And yeah, you know, let's get together or something sometime, you know, whenever you can. I know you're busy, and we're busy, but you know, like, there's time for everything. But thank you again so much, and congratulations. And you know, for us, it's an honor, you know, that somebody sticks with us, you know, for, you know, 2 years. I know there's people that have been with us for longer, but then there's people that drop off, you know. It's understandable, you know, not you can't keep it's difficult to keep it interesting and fresh. But as long as there's great music, I think we'll be, happy to, react to it, talk about it. I never have seen this channel really as a reaction channel, even though we react to the music, but we are more like we hear something and we talk about it. It's more like, and we don't really analyze it, because Alexia, I mean, she is a musician, but she doesn't get very she doesn't analyze it with theory, and I don't do that either. I don't really like to do it. There's channels that do just that, and that's fine. But sometimes it breaks the charm to just like dissect everything, like some channels do, and I just like it kills the magic. There has to be some mystique behind the music a little bit. I mean, it's nice to know the chord progressions, but exactly what scale is going up and down, and it's like there has to be, I don't know, for me it's just a little bit of, it's overkill. I tried it, I watched some channels and they were just analyzing everything, every chord, every scale, every arpeggio, every little note, and it was just like, I don't want to know that much, like it's like I can try and play it myself, and learn it, but I don't really need an instruction manual like how this music was put together. I don't know. But that's me. But thank you again so much, Greybeard, for this awesome marathon. It was a lot of fun, guys. Comment below. It's very for the people that request these marathons and sponsor them. It's really a lot of fun to hear what you guys are thinking. It's the bread and butter, like the applause, like, hey, you put a really good freaking marathon together, awesome. It's not me, I'm the one who's listening to the music, and I talk and I try to entertain you guys as much as I can. But you have to give it to the people that also, put these together, because it's really hard. I've tried it. I did it myself. I put some marathons together. I put like this marathon together that's all like themes from outer space, like the Alien theme, the Predator theme. There's a bunch of stuff, Blade Runner on there. I will release it when I get the time, because it's more like for myself. And then I put together a list for Lee, who hasn't really experienced Iron Maiden, and that was hard. It took me a couple of hours. So, I feel you guys as, there's a lot of work that goes, to putting a marathon together. Maybe it's very easy, but sometimes it can get very, hard, because you want people to like them. And now that I come up with this new system that yes, they might get blocked, but they're 100% will get unblocked because of this new intro that we created, and it's just wonderful. So thank you again, Greybeard, for your friendship, for your for sticking with us, and everybody that listened to this marathon and enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, thank Greybeard, and let us know which one you like the best. They're all honestly perfect. I think my favorite was between Marshall Tucker Band, that vamp, holy moly, and then those solos in Molly Hatchet. But also, Another Man's Own, the lyrics were so good. This was, a little bit more cheesy, but great, a great 80s tune. So all in all, a great marathon. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.